Okay, let's go here. It says live. I see nothing. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, there's a
Oh,
hello. Thank you
hey
for joining
everybody.
us.
Well, we're going live for the first time today, as you see by the title.
It literally took us
It's no time at all. It's our first time.
I'm
So
pretty sure it's been an hour.
she did not like me watching YouTube videos to find out how to broadcast on YouTube.
No, I really don't care about you watching videos. I just thought computer guy, you would just be like click 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 and we're good to go.
I did some of that.
But yeah, I'm glad you did it.
So why are we here?
Cause I was here at home. This is Martin Luther King Day. I had the day off, but you had to work. So sorry about your luck. But anywho, I had this idea, which happens to me often. Babe, I got an idea, which is the title of this thing. And I thought, oh, I have another idea. We should do an idea of make a video where I expose my ideas. You do it too, though. You have
I do.
ideas.
Yep, throughout the day.
Where I expose my ideas about something on a video. And then you said you took it up a notch while we were having one of the most delicious burgers, might I say, at the Ranch Highland Burger in Ontario, Oregon. Holy cow, delicious. Anyways, what was I saying? While we were having that burger, you said we should do it live.
I did.
And
We've been talking about going live for,
uh,
or I have, I guess. I mention it every now and then, and it's like, it's a weekend, so not quite dressed for the occasion.
I can get dressed on weekends. I just prefer not to be. Like right now, it's really late for me. I should be in my pajamas, but
Yep.
not really. It's only 8 o'clock Mountain Time. Anywho, so here we are. We're Forest Homestead, Idaho, by the way.
Welcome to our channel.
Yes, I'm Jen.
I'm Chris.
Jen. Not sometimes people think I say Jan, but it's Jen, like as in Jennifer, but Jen.
It's Jan.
And then Chris, as in Christopher.
You can spell it with a K or CH. I don't care.
You're such a goofball. Today is January 20th, 2025. And yeah, so my big idea, one thing was, and they both start with the letter G. So one was garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And I
freeze-dried garlic.
Well, there was more to that.
Okay.
I didn't tell you, but yeah, I saw this video. I wish I could remember people's channel names so I could get it right. White Pepper Homestead or something like that. Anywho, they freeze-dried a bunch of garlic, ground it up, had powdered garlic, which is, I don't know. I think that's a brilliant idea because we use a lot of garlic.
Yeah, we do.
But then I was thinking we can get even more garlic and make.
She's talking about going to Costco and getting 2 great big bags.
Well, I mean,
yeah, it
unless
makes
we
sense.
can find it somewhere else.
No, that's a good place, I think.
But the other garlic would be in a jar, and it's called fermented garlic, and you put honey in it. And if you eat a clove of fermented garlic a day, you're avoid the cold like what I've had for almost a month now. I mean, but it does boost your immune system. And then I read that it'll get darker, like the honey will get darker, and then the garlic cloves will crystallize, or not crystallize, but candy. They'll taste really sweet.
Wow.
So
Keeps
I think
the
we should try
husband
that.
away, too.
So whatever, you love garlic. So the first G is garlic, which I'll write that down here so I don't forget later.
Okay. And this is all a surprise to me. She said, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
It's the babe, I have an idea. We got to put it live. So that way we get the reaction. Kind of like when I brought up goats in one of our
You
videos.
brought up chickens.
Oh, yeah.
I mean
chickens.
rabbits.
Rabbits. And you brought up goats.
I brought up goats just as a joke because I don't know why you just have this thing about goats. You don't like them, but I think
I don't mind them. It's
they're
that
so
when she says we need to feed the goats or we need to feed the chickens,
Oh, babe,
we means
babe, did we feed
Hi.
the chickens yet today?
so it's just
Always.
another mouth to feed.
Whatever. I'll help with the goats.
But I do want to get into goat cheese and goat milk. So.
Well, goats, honestly, we truly will be waiting for goats until we're on our property, which isn't going to be right away.
Nice.
So-
Welcome to our channel. See, somebody just popped in over there.
What? Probably. I'm sorry.
It's our first live.
Yeah, if you have any comments or questions, just throw them in the chat and we'll address them. But the other big idea I had, aside from garlic, freeze drying it and putting garlic in honey to ferment it, my other big idea is, and I see so many people's lives and they say you can't say this word. But it's a thing that looks like your finger pointed this way.
Oh, yep.
Right? A pew pew, as some people say. I don't know if it's true that you cannot say the word gun. I mean, that's silly.
You just did.
I know, but that's just dumb. Anyway, what I was thinking today was we do have, I think it would be a good idea for me to learn how to actually really shoot. I think
Yes,
in
for sure.
I could count 5 times I've actually discharged a firearm in my life, which is silly, but
Yeah, we have to
it
work
is
on
what it
that.
is. I'm surrounded by people who know how to perfectly shoot anything. I mean, you,
Hmm.
all the kids. In fact, it's one of my son-in-law and your daughter, our daughter, who have a business, and I'm thinking what would be really cool is to do a um a ladies class or something like that.
Right.
And maybe and of course we have to go talk to T about it.
Well,
No,
thank you,
that's cool.
Simple
That's
Acre.
cool.
That's great.
But anyway, I thought having just a ladies learn how to shoot class would be awesome.
That would be
So
awesome.
that's my idea, like to see if we can get enough people, probably in this area would
It'd be
make
AFD
sense.
Boise is what my son-in-law
Yeah, is that
is
what he
his
runs?
business. Yep.
Yeah. And my understanding is they give you a variety of different kind of firearms to try,
Hmm.
and you can learn how to shoot and whatever.
Safety and yep, it's firearm defense, advanced firearm defense.
But would it just be hand style guns or
He does both.
things?
Yep.
I don't know if I can
Rifles
say
and
that.
pistols.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's super cool. But I think that 2025 is going to be my year of learning new things,
Nice.
even if they're old things. I don't know.
Well,
That was my other G. So, what do you think about that?
I think that's wonderful. We've been talking about you shooting for a while now, and I haven't actually been out shooting because ammo went up so expensive, but I'd love to get back into it as well. So we've
Well,
got a bunch of guns that need
I just
cleaning.
wanted
I'll show
to-
you that part first.
Wait,
You gotta know how to clean them first.
Oh, that sounds like a scam.
It is.
Right on. Okay, well, that was my big idea. Like, I thought we could get with the kids and see what they thought about that.
Right.
There's a few Facebook groups maybe that we could reach out to locally that might have interest in just like a ladies class. I don't know if it'd be like only
He's done this a couple times at the
he's done other
ladies
classes.
classes. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But with like the Homestead idea behind it,
Oh, yeah.
bent.
Off
Not
grid.
like, oh, we're in an urban setting, although, currently we are, and you should always be aware of your surroundings and all this, but more of like, how would I use these tools in our homestead
Self-defense. Oh yeah, for sure.
homestead setting?
And self-defense could involve animals too, bears,
Yeah,
things like that.
yeah,
So,
it could involve,
cougars, mountain lions.
yeah, or people that were in the wrong spot. Not that I would
They're
ever
not going to be down to our
do
place.
that.
We're too far off the path. Okay, the next subject we have is we received in the mail.
Oh yeah.
Are we onto this now?
Oh yeah. So Survival Seeds 2025. We got our packet of seeds.
We did. Oh yeah, that's why you asked if I had a knife.
That is
I'm
why
sitting there
I
looking.
asked
Oh,
if
he
you
didn't
had a
open it
knife.
yet. This was new to us. It's by the BC.
VC Family Homestead.
Sharpen that.
And later on, I will put in the description there. Oh, wow.
There's a bunch.
Yeah, there
To
is.
help you.
So
that all of them?
excited. Yes.
All right.
Yay. BC Family. You guys are awesome. The seed collabs. And like they said, here's our herbal seeds. Non-GMO, hyssop.
Make sure you show the camera.
Oh, yeah.
You can see here how it
Oh,
looks too.
sorry. Lemon balm.
We're learning this as we go.
Oh, yeah, did we mention this is our first live? And we just
Hey, Simple Anchor called us out and they're like, hey, yeah, glad you finally took the plunge. So,
and oregano, Greek oregano.
yum.
Yum. I know, right? So many things we can do with these. And then we've got aroma paste tomatoes. Yay. Early globe onion. Woo woo. Yeah, I am looking forward to making lemon balm tea for sure. Simple Acre. I'm not sure who. Aren't they a husband and wife team in Canada? I think that's. Is
Put
that
it in the
right?
chat, I guess.
Is that right, y'all? That's awesome. Okay, beets. Gotta love beets. So these seeds were sent to us. We're all gonna grow the same seeds, everybody that's in this collaboration. And then we're gonna share this is the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna share our experiences. Sweet bell pepper. I don't remember that we were doing a bell pepper. Was that
Is that more
excellent?
than 5? There's more than 5 types of seeds there.
Yeah, and then Red kidney beans. I'm not sure how to grow beans, to be honest. I will have to look into that. I think I've grown green beans.
Hmm.
I don't think that's the same.
So kind of part of the excitement too is that we're all in different grow zones, or what do you
Yeah.
call that? Is that right? Grow zones.
Now I forgot because you said it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Anyways, everybody that's in this collab, there's people in northern Canada and down in Arizona.
Bert and Cindy.
Oh, nice. And anyway, so we're going to be able to see what does it look like in that part of the neck of the woods, this time of year, and I'm really curious how this is all
I
going to
think
come
the
out.
herbs
So.
I'm going to be able to get started pretty soon. Maybe oh yeah. I don't blame Cindy.
She wanted to go. She's like,
I
it's
was
taking
like,
too
"It's
long. I'm ready
taking
for bed.
wait." But right on. But some of those herb ones I think we're gonna have to get started. And the onions for sure.
Hmm.
Wasn't there onions? Yes, there was. Sorry. I feel a little bit nervous
Well, yeah, we're live.
like doing this
We
live.
can't just go and block out stuff and bleep
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I have
So
to
I
watch my
think
mouth.
that's affecting
My
me.
Navy language will come out.
I'm not talking as fast as I did in the last video though, am
Uh,
I?
you can be the comment of that. No, you're doing great.
Jeez.
You're doing perfect.
What did your coworker said he felt sorry for you because I talked so fast and so much?
Who was it? Oh no, he said, is she ever going to let him make a comment?
So embarrassed. Thanks a lot, Chad. I don't know. I get excited and then I just start rambling.
I think it's great because I don't know what to say, so I just sit here and kind of.
That is not.
I just do all the work.
That
Not
is
all the
not-
work either,
that
but
is not
I
true.
do some of the work. But the heavy lifting, I do that part.
Okay, you were going to talk a little bit about some other freeze drying, which we said garlic.
We've been doing some freeze drying.
Yeah,
We just started with
an
the.
update on that because
We did a chili. We've
this
done
is like
some
we're in 1 month, I think. So
Right.
this is the 20th.
first month in. We've already got our tote just about full. We set up a challenge that we were going to fill up an entire tote, which is one of our videos, and we've got mashed potatoes in there. We've got some apple. We've got
I
chili.
tried the apple. It's yummy.
Chili, I think
We rehydrated some of the chili, and honestly, it was okay.
the meat tasted a little bit old, but we made the mistake of cooking it, putting it in the fridge,
And eating
Bringing
on
it-
it for a couple days.
right, and then
Before
freeze
we-
drying it.
Yeah, it was like, oh, hey, we were gonna freeze dry some of this. Let's do this last bit and freeze dry it. And I think we should have put the freshest bit, the very first
Right onto the trays.
servings onto the freeze. Put them into the freeze dryer.
Honestly, I didn't want to share with the freeze dryer. I wanted to eat
I
the whole
know,
thing
you were
myself.
just
It
eating
was so
bowl
good.
after bowl.
But that's how I am with stews. So
Anyhow, so yeah, we also have that. But okay, so I was watching Off-Grid Woman with Dog, and she had freeze-dried sour cream, which I didn't even realize you could freeze-dry. That seemed like a brilliant idea because we love potatoes, and sour cream with potatoes is good.
Oh, yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
think that's something we should add because that's not too hard. Find it on sale or something, or get a couple extra
right.
containers that we normally would get.
And right now, living in Idaho, there's a deal, $20 for a 50-pound box of potatoes. So
yeah.
we can
We
we
did
can
get-
definitely hook it up.
And those were really good. I mean, they
They
were
are.
like, you could tell. They were just like, I mean, most people that grow their potatoes know this. I've not ever grown potatoes, but
Sure.
you've got these, they're so big and, it's completely covered in dirt, which
Dirt,
is awesome, but rinsed them off.
I feel like that keeps them fresher.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. What kind of things do you guys freeze dry? Or like maybe what are like 2 or 3 things that you were like, these are totally, I mean, like.
I've done
Staples.
candies and yogurts and
Yeah,
things
I
like that, but and then I guess our last thing is we'll wait for ADHD. Who has ADHD?
Who has ADHD?
Guilty, both. Yeah.
No, you were diagnosed. I've not ever seen a doctor, but I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of ideas. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally
brilliant.
nothing wrong with just like hyper focusing on something, and then the next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. and you have to work.
I will say my first marriage was not an ADHD partner, and people that don't have it don't understand. Why aren't you listening to me or whatever it is? You're just like,
I am, but I also have all these other thoughts.
and so at least we understand that about each other. That
Well,
okay, it happens.
I have to pull you out of hello,
Right.
and the same for you.
We
I
love freeze
noticed.
drying. I don't have my glasses
It
on.
just says so compact, like
Oh,
I'm
right, yeah,
guessing you're
lightweight.
suggesting it's a great way to store things as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it because we have 40 acres in north central Idaho, and it's raw land right now. There had been a trailer on there, but I mean that thing was so disgusting. All the insulation and every kind of drawer or thing you could open inside of it was completely filled with rat bedding and poop. It was so gross. There were holes in the floor, there was holes in the wall, it was just not habitable in any way at all. So if you've been to our channel, you might have seen that we burnt that thing down because that seemed like a good idea to me.
Right.
Hi, living off on Prayers Off Grid. Oh yeah, you guys are the Idaho people, huh?
Nice.
Okay, well, this is our first live. Please keep that in mind. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was just saying, what was I saying? Oh, wait, let's just see what Cindy's experimented quite a bit. Bone broth, that's a
Well,
good
that's a great
idea.
idea. Yeah, for sure.
Berry powders and the berry powders for smoothies. I understand you can also use them if you want to like add color to something, you know, as a sort of dye, which would be kind of cool. Anyway,
that's a good
I
idea.
can't remember what I was saying.
We were talking about ADHD, and then you talked about burning the trailer down,
Yeah,
which
but before
actually
that-
broke my heart.
Oh, the reason why we're freeze drying. See, this is IHC
I
land.
just looked at you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so the freeze drying is happening because, well, I mean, it's a great way. I mean, there's a lot of things that, like you guys just have shown in the chat, that you can use freeze dried foods every day. But we do want to package some stuff up because the property that we want to move to is, I mean, you are snowed in. Once we get there in the wintertime, you're not getting out. Like we have a neighbor a few miles up the road, isn't he?
He's down the road, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
There's
about 1,000
times-
feet in elevation drop, so
Yeah, he's a little bit
still
lower
snowed
down the
in.
creek. But anywho, yeah, you get snowed in. So we want to make sure that we'll have plenty of food.
Right.
And if we could start making stuff now, that's what we'll do. All right, it's your turn to talk because you gave me such a hard time last time.
I did not.
In our
It was
video.
my coworker.
Okay. I'm going to take a sip of tea.
All right. I don't know that we have anything much more to talk about, so we'll just keep this nice and short. And
What? No.
Oh,
Your turn to talk does not mean, oh, this is the time to leave.
this is time to wrap it up.
You have to tell me something else. What was your good idea today? Babe,
I told you at dinner that I didn't have any ideas today, which
you
is
always have
is
ideas.
unusual.
Your excavation business.
Oh, okay. That's one of
Except
them.
that we don't have an excavator yet.
No.
Sounds good. Have a good night, Simple Acre.
Thanks for coming out.
Need to get a snowmobile. I agree with that. We do have tracks for our rhino.
Yep.
That helps us get into the snow. I have not ever used a snow. Sometimes people call them snow machines.
Or snow cats, or there's all
Whatever.
kinds of
But
names for them.
yeah.
I'd like to do that, but I don't know. These guys are from Idaho, right? So
Yeah, that one.
pretty familiar. It's like 3 months
They
a
have
year
the
maybe
sawmill
that you
also.
could use it. Oh, is that the Woodland Mills too? They have that?
Yeah, I think
Nice.
they have a Woodland Mills as well.
So we have an HM 130 Max Woodland Mills that's
This is the camera.
we bought it. I'm looking at you for like support. We bought it like what, three years ago?
Yes.
Somewhere in there.
No,
We bought it
not
3 years
ago. We got it the first year we had the property though, so that was
So
22.
2 years ago. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
So
Just
we
sat
pulled it
for a
up there. We
minute.
set it all up. I've done well up until this year.
Don't be too loud.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm by the microphone. So up until this year, I'm hitting the red like hardcore.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Up until this year, we've only done one log, and then I did, I don't know, 2 or 3
Whose
more.
son is that?
Just a matter of getting up there. It's like a 5.5 hour drive from where we're at, working in the city.
Yeah. Once we're on the property, the other thing is we have a lot of trees, but it's really steep. So we need to figure out how
About
to
40
We're
acres
just
of
gonna have to
heavily wooded, but heavily
cut the trees up small enough to just pull them with what we have. You
Mhm.
know, I
for
don't
now.
know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excavator's gonna help.
Yes.
So. I'm so glad some people showed up. That was nice.
That was nice. Yeah. It is what it is.
All right. So
You made me go live with my big idea.
I know that's great.
But what do you think, though?
I love it. Yeah,
So,
definitely. So
If
when
I
you
set
need
it
to
up
stop
so
at
that
Costco
a bunch
tomorrow.
of ladies. No, I'm talking about
Oh, the guns.
the
Yeah.
guns thing,
I mean-
like the learning how to shoot thing,
The
like
pew pews.
whatever. I don't even know if that's a real thing or if people on YouTube are making it into less of a thing. Yes, we are live. Exactly. Off-grid rules is crap. That's how I feel. Anywho, yeah, the gun class for ladies. Because I mean,
I think it's a great idea. Perfect.
I
Stage that.
rely on you for all of that. And everybody around me. I have two sons that are military, well, actually, and a daughter-in-law that's military,
Hmm.
two kids that run a business on learning how to. I mean, and I just figure everybody else can handle that, but I'm gonna have to get over. I mean, some of it is I've
I
always been
think you'll be
afraid
like
of guns.
my youngest
I don't know
child
why, but I
started
always
when
have.
she was 9, and at first it was an R1022. I guess we
I
could
don't know
say
if you can. I
numbers.
really don't know.
Nobody's
I
gonna know
guess
what
we're
that
gonna
is.
find out.
Yeah, it's an R1022, and at first, Dad, no, I don't want to, I don't want to. So I sat down, I put my arms around her, and we sighted it in, and I had her finger on the trigger with mine. Of course, hers was on top of mine, and I said, "Okay, you squeeze when you're ready," and she did. One,
Well, I
two,
don't
at
think this
at
is
a
how we're gonna
target,
do it, but
at a target. I'm just explaining like what the change was. 3, they started picking up. 4, 5, 6. Dad, this is fun, and pretty soon
I
she was
just
like,
don't think I'm gonna see it as fun. But
"It's
maybe I
awesome."
will. I don't know. It's just it's just my thing.
You know, you're
But
talking about kids. She's still a minor, so or so I can't say it, but
that's okay. All
all
right.
right.
Well, oh, you're alive. Crap. That's just the best comment. uh,
I'm turning red now. All right, guys. I think are we done?
sure. I don't know
It's
if you
our
have
first
anything.
live. We can't just keep it dragging.
Yeah, that's smart. Off-grid world. I grew up around them, around all of that stuff. I even would go hunting several times because, of course, it involves being outside. I love that. Um, but when it came down to actually using the devices that you need, I was always so nervous. So I need to just get over that because honestly, for our food and for some safety, although I kind of roll my eyes. I know that is a thing, and it's smart to be prepared and not be. But I'm like, well, how many people do you know really had to use it? But there are people. It is a thing.
It's a thing.
I know that. So I
It's a
just have to get
tool.
over that. We have been. I don't know how you can tell. So we've been live. I don't. How do you tell?
I don't know.
I didn't. I should have noted. We should have.
It's probably somewhere on the screen. I don't have my glasses on. So.
Well, we're
I
really
would guess like
sorry.
15, 20 minutes maybe. Probably
Probably.
not even that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Right here, 22 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I do.
I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if there's a delay. What
It
I
could
do
be.
about
We didn't
maybe
set one up, but
several.
oh yeah, nice. We do too. We've had to move them around from place to place lately. So
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you caught that from our last video, but right now we're in a house, which is actually my parents' place. And they go down south for the winter, and we're house sitting. But normally we are in our fifth wheel because I have a plan. I figured it all out in a spreadsheet one day. Well,
oh, thank you.
over a course of a couple days actually,
Mm-hmm.
of how in 2 years we can be debt free, which means we can move to where our property is, probably keep some jobs going, but get onto our property, which will be huge because I
It's
mean
really difficult right now to go up on a weekend, so you leave like Friday after
it has
work
to at
and
least be a 3-day weekend because
right.
it's once we get off of Highway 95, it's an hour and a half, hour to in 40 minutes, depending.
We're pulling a trailer. It's over 2.
Dirt road, very narrow to get to the property. So, yeah,
They don't plow the last 4.5 miles, and that's about.
that's the
It's like an
worst.
hour for that 4.5 miles.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a video somewhere. I don't know if we put it on YouTube yet about the road going down. I've got tons of my recorded just for that.
Nobody
But
really wants to watch people driving down the road, I think.
if I had an outdoor camera where you could actually see the
I
truck
mean,
going, I would watch that. I,
the
I love
whole,
I love
probably not
Jeep
the whole
trails and
time.
all that stuff. Sure, but
Perhaps. uh,
never.
I agree, off grid.
Thank
If you
you.
have a plan, it will happen.
Yep.
And actually, it's watching some of you all that, I mean, all of you guys here in the chat tonight, Off Grid World and Living on Prayers Off Grid. We've watched you guys.
Simple Anchor Homestead too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, is he still on? I thought
I
he had
think
to,
they
I
took
thought
off,
he had
but
to head off. But actually, he's a new guy. A new couple. We just barely started watching their stuff. But anyways, it's watching you guys actually be out there and just putting in the work and
I honestly don't like
doing
watching
it.
it because I'm very jealous. Sitting at my
Whatever. I
laptop
love
playing
it.
video games in a city, I'm like, this is not me. I don't belong here.
No, I know you feel that way, but yeah, we'll get there. We just, we had some debt. That really sucks. And it's kind of embarrassing, but it's true. We do, and we got to take care of it. Get that out of the way, and then
Yeah, we met just about 4 years ago,
yeah, we
and
talked about
we
that in another video.
we talk about If we'd met sooner, that we probably would already be up there. But
Possibly, yes,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's really hard to just go, let's just drop everything and go. But we have responsibilities, so we're gonna take care of those, and then we'll get
as
there.
soon as those are gone, we're out.
I agree, we will get there. Nice.
They what? Watched? Oh,
I think watch since 2016. I think they mean they've been watching like how to do you get off grid and everything.
nice.
Yeah, we just without that burden of ridiculous bills,
Oh,
it would just.
it's so easy to go buy a
And
new
then,
car or whatever. And yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I've never bought a new car in my life. So I don't know what you're talking about right now. But
okay.
but what I was gonna
Just
say
talking
is
about that. But
yeah, no, but in the budget that I created, I mean it's a month by month and I've split it out even by every paycheck. So like and we both have jobs, I'm like, okay, this month we did this. This is out of the way and
oh,
then we
great
can
job.
see that oh yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Cool.
Yeah.
But and then we can see like how much quicker, oh, well, here's the money that we want to spend on things we want to spend it on. How much quicker that'll grow if we
Mm-hmm.
just get other stuff that we have been spending our money on out of the way. I mean,
Right.
you all already know this, or you wouldn't be already off grid. So, but yes. Anyhow,
So we do have some. We talked about a couple businesses. One was the excavation business, some side
hmm
jobs that I could do
yes.
and still be able to get up there and stay up there. So like if self-scheduling and not working for the big person.
Yeah,
And excavation was one of them. Solar installation or at least consultation would be another. Since
that would be cool.
that's a
You would
good cup
like
of tea
that.
of me. I love
You like all that
anything
kind of stuff.
solar, electrical.
Nice. Did you say you did the same? Did you get an excavator? And if you did, we're curious about what kind you
I'm not
got.
watching your video. It's
Shush.
just gonna make me cry.
Whatever. It's inspiration. And he's kidding.
I am. I won't have a choice.
Thank you,
She'll
off
turn it
grid.
on anyways.
That's awesome.
All right. So I think we're good. It's fun. I mean, I like doing this. So
I
I
mean,
guess we'll do this again. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
excuse me.
Going live was. We talked about it, and I was just fine with going live. Think, okay.
Yeah, while we're eating our burger, he's
Well, we're eating
like,
our
all
burger. I'm
right.
getting the computer set up.
Solar.
It's our first time, so connecting a GoPro to this software to this software to this software to get
I
studio
didn't know it
going,
was
and
that hard. In my job, I do meetings all the time and stuff, and I literally just click one button and we broadcast live for anyway. So I
so
didn't
we
know it
got
was
this
that
set up
difficult.
tonight, and I'll work on the audio and stuff. I think it's probably a little off, but
Oh, your solar, you need someone to look at it first. Ah,
ah,
do you have to have like, you guys are in Canada, so do you have to have like some official thing, or can you just do whatever you want?
I don't know
I
what the.
I'm curious, because we are in Idaho County. Well, that's where our property is, and one blessing for that is you don't have to have building permits.
Not in Idaho County. It's the only county left in Idaho that you do not have to.
Is it?
Hmm.
I don't know that part.
You have to have electric and plumbing.
Audio is good. Does that mean you're too loud? I think that means you're too loud.
No, I said something about our audio that I was going to work on it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, thank you. Yeah, DIY. Okay. Well, I've been watching you guys. In Off Grid World, that's Ryan and Lori. Is that correct? I hope I got your names right.
Yep, got a
No,
smiley face for that one. Oh, that's somebody. I
that's
don't have
living
my
on.
glasses on. If I sit here with these, then I can't see anything else. So.
We just don't know if we did it right.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I think solar. I mean, for the most part, the panels, anyways, nowadays they're like plug and play. You get little twist connections and things like that. Makes it pretty simple. But you have a voltmeter and things and check. Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
the system that I installed just temporarily up there came off our fifth wheel. Part of it.
Yeah.
It's 14 years old, so it's the old screw terminal type. We've got two panels up there right now on an old shed producing 300 watts, and we've got two great big batteries storing the power in a 2,000 watt inverter.
Yeah.
And that's just we go up there and we run our air mattress and
Starlink. We have a
Starlink and
Starlink for
laptops.
internet. We can take it up there, so we still have connections, because whatever.
Yep, there's no
Okay,
cell service there.
so you guys should Ryan and Chris, you guys should get together,
Yeah.
like, video call him or something like that, because he literally knows all that. I don't even know what he's talking about most of the time when he's doing all that off the connection stuff.
No, you're in there making your tea.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's not something I can grow.
Diane and Robert's living on prayers off grid.
Okay, I didn't know y'all's names, but I have
Nice.
seen your stuff.
Well, welcome.
Well, they've been in here for a minute.
I know. Well, now that I know their names.
Oh, gotcha. You mean howdy?
Oh, howdy. Is that right?
10 ground is a lot,
Jeez.
but
Okay.
also,
That's probably a big system though
but
too.
it's a whole complete thing, and perhaps it, everything, because we kind of hodgepodged it, it looks like. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad.
Right, we
I'm just
borrowed
saying
borrowed stuff
we
from the
used
fifth wheel.
stuff that we had, and then we got a few other pieces, a
Mhm.
couple batteries, and all that.
Our first time dabbling with lithium ion, I really actually think they're pretty the way to go. Lightweight, and they hold their charge well. But we'll see in the long term.
Yeah.
So, how big's your system, if you don't mind my asking, for 10,000? I would guess
It's
at least a 10 kW.
incoming geek out.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to shut up.
No, don't.
No, because we'll keep the
doing-
live going all night long talking about solar
No,
stuff.
it won't. YouTube will make you quit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Who's stay?
Dana's living on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot cheaper now.
You're gonna make her do it? The 2025 Get to Know Me? Oh, maybe they did them individually. I haven't seen that. I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
We did ours together, so I
No
said
worries.
getting to know us.
So yeah,
2025.
so Lori's saying Ryan's not there at the moment, so
Oh.
she can't answer questions probably about the
Oh, that's
system
cool. No,
per se.
yeah.
But so
She knows the cost.
you're gonna have to.
You would know the cost.
I would know the cost too, but all the other things, I don't know.
It's funny. Last time I said, "Hey, we need this part," but I thought we already bought that. That was for the fifth wheel. We need it for there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, we already bought one of those thingamajiggies that does whatever. He's like, no, we need another one. It does another thing. I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. Do you want your Starlink? Do you want to inflate?
It is nice not having to
Do you
run the
want to
generator.
inflate the air mattress by hand or by
Oh
plug?
yeah, that would
I
take.
used to be a purist, and I made fun of you for plugging it in, but yeah.
Good for
I
you
do.
nominating her to do the.
Oh, very
Get to
good,
know
Lori.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys are a lot of fun. You should do it. Your system is small, meaning your solar and stuff. Are you guys are not on grid? No, you're not on grid at all, are you? No, your name says off grid. Sorry, you guys. And the screws, so many screws. Is this for building in general? So we do have a wall tent that when we get on our property, we try to put it up so that we have someplace to go and then stay in it during the year. But this year we're hoping to put something a little more
Permanent.
solid.
Yep.
But I'm not sure how yet because honestly, anything that we want to do for building is going to require some kind of excavation because we have so much basalt and rock, just nice solid rock everywhere. So
You
we'll
keep talking.
see.
I'm gonna see if I can make this bigger.
Excuse me, what are you going to try to make bigger?
The font. Just keep talking. Shh.
Well, now that you said that, I forgot what I was saying.
I'll do it next time. I don't see it readily right there. I just don't like wearing these glasses. Like if I'm talking to someone.
I just give up. I wear them all the
Well,
time.
you look good on them.
Well, anyway.
System's small. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I don't know. I guess small can be in general. You might have big battery storage and things like that. Plus if you guys are in Canada, the
Wait.
dollars.
No, the people that said their system is small.
Oh, is that?
I think I
Separate?
saw they had like a washer on one of their videos.
Oh, nice.
So they have enough power for that, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused.
You guys have all rock too.
Yeah.
It's,
Right? I did see your cabin build that like an elapsed time type of thing, you know.
that's cool.
Oh my goodness. I love watching those because honestly, it's like 20 minutes. Look at that. They can build a cabin in 20 minutes.
Oh, don't
Why
give her
can't
ideas.
we build a cabin in 20.
So I have a
That
question
just
about
seems
your
funny.
rock. If you want to answer it, I don't know. Did you guys have an excavator? I was thinking we need a jackhammer and things like that to break up the basalt.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
then
sure what we're gonna need.
where the big rock slide is actually our south-facing hillside where I want to put tiered garden beds and our solar array. So
Mhm.
putting a road in that, I'm kind of curious at how we're going to bank that up where it doesn't slide out from under.
Yeah, they use sonotubes
Oh, okay.
on living living on prayers. And then,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. Yep, they have a washer. I Okay, so I watched some other YouTubers and they're doing this like in a bucket thing, and I just was like, oh no, oh no, there's no way.
Yeah, it's
So
no problem.
it's good to hear that you can probably run a washer off grid. The dryer, I'm okay with no dryer personally. I had a house in the country one time
I'm keeping the dryer
and I didn't
because
have a dryer. I just hung dry everything.
it's electric now, but I think I can convert it to gas without a problem.
But
And
that's still something we'd have to
it's still something. We're,
provide.
we're gonna have propane up there.
We have, I don't know.
We already have the dryer,
I'm
so
not
it's
on
in
team
storage
dryer.
right now. It's just taking up a little bit of room. I'm gonna bring
Gotcha.
it up there anyways
There's a delay.
because
They're giving. We didn't
oh,
notice, so.
is that an audio delay?
No, she's just
Oh,
saying the
sending messages.
messages.
Okay.
So no worries.
We had a choice in there to send a delay, and I didn't put one in, but maybe there's one by
No, she's just
default.
saying that her answer about the washer,
Oh,
I think.
yeah, washer doesn't take much. It's just
Cool.
a half horsepower motor.
Yeah, I'm
So
not familiar with this.
dryer takes a lot. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we don't need a dryer. He does harass me about my hair dryer, which I use, when I have to go to work. But if we're up there, no, I'm not gonna need a hair dryer. I'm fine
We're
with
not
that.
gonna shower anyway. It's fine.
We're what? Yes, we are.
This is why you have the witchy hut.
Oh no.
So,
Yeah.
well, thank you folks for showing up. We've got
Shall we
three on
call
the
it a
phone
night?
right now. I
Shall we
think
call it
so.
a
I
night?
mean, I
Okay.
don't know.
All right, that sounds
I'm
good.
gonna start getting goofy if we keep talking.
Start.
Start, yeah. I will enhance my goofiness.
Yeah, and
So,
it is definitely time for jammies. So this was fun. Okay, cool. We did our
so
first
our
live.
our big idea with the babe, I have an idea.
Babe, so we both do this like throughout our
It
days.
happens like at least 2 or 3 times a week. So we're thinking if it's a good idea and I want to spring it on her kind of like the rabbits or something like that, we're
I
gonna
did
go
not
live
know
on
he was
those.
serious about rabbits this year,
Hmm.
but why not? I don't think it's that hard. I just honestly didn't think we were ready. So you did really surprise me
Right.
with that. So
So instead of having like a format, we're gonna go live every week, whatever, 2 weeks. It's gonna be we have one of these things, and it's gonna be, babe, I have an idea, and we're gonna share the idea, and our whoever it is, one or the other, is not gonna even know what it is. You're gonna find out as soon as one of us do.
yeah.
So it's just something we're gonna try out, see
It's gonna
see
be
what
hard
happens.
not to share ideas right away. I'll have
Right.
to write them down because I'll forget them.
I need to record them. I drive truck, so
Okay, well, this has been cool, and you guys are awesome.
we'll probably have to go back through the comments and make comments on
Yeah,
those too.
that's
So
the bunny fertilizer is almost the number one reason. The second reason is to provide a protein source for our dog, so we can make our own dog food. And also, I mean, I am not opposed to eating rabbit stew or roasted rabbit or
mhm.
any of that. And it would probably be easier when we're off grid, having smaller cages, and protecting the animals.
At least initially until we can get
Yeah,
built up
and
there. Yep.
have a protein source that way, than if we had larger livestock, because we know there's bear on our property, and there can be wolves, and there can be
I haven't
mountain
seen
lions
mountain
or
lion
cougars.
tracks
They're
yet, but we're
supposed to
not
be
up
up
there a
there. I
whole
don't know,
lot. So
but we'll see. So anyway, cool. Hello, Joy-filled Janae. We are about to get off this live, I think, right?
I think so. You can.
Yeah. No, I don't want to keep talking. Stop tempting me. Really? That is the
For how
900
many?
pounds of meat, if done right, per year.
That's
We're
awesome.
yeah, I am gonna be doing quite a bit of research on that, I guess. So cool. Well, as we said, we had our big ideas. One is a ladies' workshop so that I can learn to shoot the pew
Pew
pew.
pews.
Because it's just something, I mean, I've not done yet. I don't know why. We're going to do garlic. We got our seeds. And we're just saying hi to y'all because,
We finally did it. We finally went live. So
yeah.
it's
And
good
this has
time.
been such a great community,
Oh,
honestly.
I loved it.
I did not think joining this seed collaboration it was going to lead to this much. Really, I did not. I mean,
Oh,
people have followed our
they did a great
page,
job.
and I mean, and I love growing things, and so it's just going to be so fun growing things with other people.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I
We
mean,
look forward to all that.
remotely, of course, but yeah. All right.
Did you say start with 22? Oh, yeah, 22
Ah,
pew pew. That's what
yeah.
I was saying. Yep.
That's probably a good idea, Lori.
Yeah. We'll do the R1022 so it's not too intimidating. So
Okay. I don't know what all that means, but it includes numbers, so
Yep.
whatever.
it's the long thing, not the short one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
I can't read that.
oh, first time Shot the BB with a rifle at 10 at girls' camp in May.
Nice.
That is, at
That's
10 years
awesome.
old. Well, you're way ahead of
Perfect.
the curve for me. Like I was saying to him, maybe 5 times in my life, I have. I've been around them all my life, but I've just been a little bit, I don't know if scared is the right word. It kind of is, though. I
I
have,
figured you were anti when I first met you, but then
there was a time in my life where I was like, there's just no point to these. Why would you,
Right.
but,
I rubbed off on her and her kids, and
my kids already had their own
you're
ideas.
turning red.
Because you're being funny. Anywho, so I don't know. It's time for me to learn.
Yeah.
I need to fill my own deer
I need to-
tag.
That's right. You can't say that.
Are you crying?
Fill your own. No, my eye's starting to itch.
Oh, okay.
All right, folks.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even know
Welcome
where
to
this,
our first live.
right?
And we're gonna try to figure out how to end this.
That's right.
So if it just ends abruptly, I apologize. But
Thanks for visiting. We hope you do it
safety
again.
first is right.
We can't wait to get more video and content out there and actually be doing something. It drives me nuts. So.
Yes, I actually like on our property doing something.
Right.
Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Living off grids. We have my son-in-law does classes like on shooting and stuff, and I figured we'd have
Check out AFD in Idaho.
Yeah. He does
Tyler
great.
Stevens. Yep, he's my son-in-law. He's great.
Yes, so that's what we're gonna try.
Trains law enforcement.
Although I hopefully won't be a big dork. Oh, I
You
will
won't.
be a big dork.
He's
It's
really
just-
patient. He's married to my daughter, which is an awesome, amazing girl. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna say goodnight. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you all for coming.
It's done. I think. What does it say?
I don't know.
Oh, I think
You
we're
will
still live.
not be able to reconnect. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's just like, hey, I
We'll
thought
no
you
longer
needed
be live.
500 subs to go live. We needed 50. 50.
Yep.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, she's still coming until I click yes.
Yeah, 50 to go live. Yes, you should go live, Lori.
Tonight. We're going to watch you right now.
No, I want to get in my jam. Oh, I
You
can
can
watch
watch
you in
it
my
in
jammies. This is true. Yeah, I guess so. But there's a few things you've got to do. We found out.
Can I, let's
Kind of
see.
the
Let's see
hard
if I
way.
can, I don't know if I can find, if you keep talking, I got to look for his like website.
Oh yeah. You know what? We will put AFD Idaho. We're gonna put Tyler's information. Well, you don't want
It's
to
right
go
there.
in the general one. That's just the general. He probably has his own page. We'll put it in the link in the description if you don't mind coming back to the.
Well, if you just do afdidaho.com, that'll give you to the actual. So he's like a franchise of that business.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's an
He
awesome
is.
kid. Yeah, it'll be fun. Maybe
Very
my daughter
patient,
will join
very
us. She already
very
knows how to
knowledgeable.
shoot.
He's actually won very many competitions and the fastest shooter in Idaho, in north central Idaho too. So
So we did not disconnect, is what you're
No,
saying? Because
okay,
I'm
yes.
still. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people are still. Yeah.
it's just warning us right here that if we do it, we're gone. So
I gotcha. All right,
I'm still listening.
we're gonna put the link for Tyler's connection.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right here. Right? Can I type that? Oh, hit no.
I don't know where
No there, and then I'm gonna do
it says
this.
chat. I am so sorry. We don't know what we're doing here.
Was it .com?
Yep. AFT Idaho.com.
I typed it right up. 51 years old. I can't see anymore.
You can see just up close.
I can see right out there just fine.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
we'll
think
put the
everybody understands that.
we'll put the laptop
Maybe not.
further away.
Okay.
All right, folks.
Is this our 4th time of trying to say goodbye here?
Yeah, and
Way.
we're getting likes and stuff, so it's kind
That's
of
nice of them. That's really
Thank
cool.
you.
All right. Till next time. Thanks for bearing with me.